Hope Line will go ahead and force it back. Oh, Unman with the blast pack forward, instantly finds a headshot and gets the one tap on the stacks to boot. Another paint shell into the fray. Izu up on top. Be safe here for the moment. It's Carpe making some noise, drifting across here from Sands. Somewhat out into the opens. That stealth drone does eventually get cleared. Meteor pushes up, able to find one. Not yet found, but Mako plays it patiently. Springs the trap, Meteor falls. Zoo and Carpe now, it's Carpe instantaneous with the first, gets the second.
Forming one that he's had.
Spike planted.
Time, however, ticking, working against T1. Salvo flushes him out, Bane, he takes that. Swings out, finds Izu. Guns him down, Carpe. No way.
Hold on to your head.
To try to win this one out, we'll just be tagged up and...
Round. Anticipate the trap setup. Stun never even hits Yunmin. He's able to blast back right past it. Oh, two just clean kills. And as usual, Mako outthinking, outsmarting his opponents. Carpe answers in kind, but it just takes so long to get there if you take those ropes. You can see DRX is so wary. Oh my god, crazy person.
Yeah, he is an absolute lunatic. Just pushing forward, paint shells now into the back. Carpe, having been noted, just get forced away. Flashback finds one over towards A site. Buzz trades it out, can upgrade to the Ghost. And in the meantime, there's still a good amount of damage onto these players from DRX, so they are far from out of the woods. Flashback's up over the top. Carpe plays it patiently, waiting, and Stax is able to collect one. The push forward, the right click, rewards him with a kill. Now suddenly Buzz puts that Ghost to good use. It's all on Mako. The spike stranded here in this position as paint shells from Molly will be expended, traded out. And Mako gets tagged up. Blast pack sent, Buzz with three, and T1 get the thrifty to tie it.
And this time they get it done. They just keep retucking in behind this smoke at the front of tree. You lose your lurking player in Izu, which, you know, again, you don't think is a big deal initially. Or excuse me, you know, you're gonna trade that, that Ghost.
So congratulations.
Oh boy.
Carpe backpedaling notices. There's a stun on the Meteor. Gets worked down into the ground. Buzz quickly storming forward as Izu's able to find one, but Hyunmin on for three. Spike, however, still stuck here in main. DRX having to recover. Needing to fight into these two players. They've gotten some weapon upgrades, but a lot of the util gone. But here's the showstopper now as Buzz pushes forward, manages to find two. Hyunmin needing the ace to try to clutch it out, and he gets it done! A loot jack.
I mean, just so much util thrown by both squads, but with Meteor down, the other two players stuck behind the door. Buzz just says, okay, well, you got the showstopper. I'm going to pick up two and leave it down to Stacks.
Push out does get great timing. Comes with Mako just before falling Flashback's hand.
Buzz might find a good one.
Does he anticipate the close angle? The answer is going to be no. Showstopper still does find one, but Flashback will find three overall. Carpe's position very well noted. Flashback.
Some of these ideas that they have to play off of each other. Good awareness by Flashback there to be ready for Meteor to try to repush that angle. Covering Mako, even though Mako dies. Flashback really solid in that.
Spotted, Cam gets situated. Door opened up, and this is going to be heard here by Izu, who has the ult at the ready. Rolls out the red carpet in main. Green just going to be held up. Spike as well. Not into the site. All the rest of T1 have now getting congregated over here towards this site. Meteor will find a second kill. Green going to be taken down. Orbital goes through. Carpe cooks Mako. Bane will be noted. Whoa! Time ticking, but he's got enough. Rolling Thunder sent to try to get the plant. Has he offset the Aftershock? Has enough position though to get out of the way. Spike now planted. Stacks on the drop. The 1v1 as they note each other, and Stacks comes out on top.
Winning that 1v1, Stacks finally able to come through. Izu playing this position really nicely. Some good covering fire from Meteor. And Bane, that is disgusting.
Three of them to try to work with here as Hyunmin bouncing up into tower. Tripwire going to be cleared out. As Meteor hold close just here alongside the box. Ring spamming forward. Meteor does end up falling. That opens up the B site for the tanking. As Mako will happily snatch up a weapon upgrade.
Spike planted.
Plenty of noise being made here as Buzz. Oh, just gonna get taken down. Mako finding him through the box. Now Izu, given reason to pause. His flashback, all he wanted was the weapon here. Swings out, collects it, isn't ready, as opposed for this timing. Mako now tucked. Oh, couple shots, finds it. It's all on carpet. See if he can deal some additional damage. Finds the first salvos, flush him forward. Gets a little bit of damage across there, but pushes up, cannot find Bane.
On the B site.
And value for Mako.
They did have value for Mako. I mean for T1. he scoops that Guardian up, but you know, with these stingers and all this smoke that they're able to generate, they can force these close. Can have some of those nanos and other things to delay. You have to rely on your positioning a lot more.
Similar start. Sheriff in hand here for Meteor, but he's going to be stunned up. The push not quite coming through. Carpe tries to take the fight first and foremost, but Youngman will be able to gun them both down. The rest of T1 just trying to catch it off timing. Seems like it's already been noted. Freeing will go ahead and bring it to a swift. A little bit laggy to catch up. 5-2.
And now they've got some huge ultimates as well to go up against this gun round that T1 is going to be able to bring to bear. They're rolling, and they're not afraid of this B site at all. So,
Kavu.
yeah, the call for T1 is to just play further back, give up this space.
Whoa, timing there from Carpe. Oh, just trying to slow up the approach at a tower. Pays the iron price.
Let them plant and then play for a retake, and then all of a sudden, try to fight it. Buzz gets one, Izu gets another.
All right, well, far from flawless. Out is going to be called.
You don't have everybody there. They go for a timing out of the smoke.
Rolling thunder from Bane, 2 off from having that online. Axel has his, just hasn't really gotten into a position to utilize it. Izu just immediately gets destroyed. Coming so clean. Back of these blast packs. Orbital strike now going to be called in. That pushes Carpe forward into Mako's spray. Swift demise here. Meteor potentially slipping the net a bit, but it's a stinger at range. Doesn't go for the ADS, doesn't go for that tri-shot spray. Stacks will be able to go ahead and clean one up. There's 4 more players to go. Doesn't be back up, but doesn't get the opportunity to use it.
Punishing this side of the map. I mean, yeah, it's a weaker buy. This is so clean from Youngman. These entries he's having, the way he's recovering from the blast packs, very, very good.
Look at my Prime Jing.
Exactly. Things around. Couple big ults though. Oh my god.
Full flash connecting, full line into the corner. Showstopper to try to stave off the pressure. That does send them packing. In behind the box here is Meteor, the peek out, the kill. He gets obliterated. Buzz here on the north side crunch. Looking for a little bit more. His own Showstopper now in play. Spots one down in the sewer. It goes past Youngman. He does eventually fall. Down 3 kills. The drip across. Buzz is so damn low. Mako!
What are we seeing? I mean, the attempted crunch here looks like it's going to work for T1. It looks like they're going to be able to cover. That Youngman hits that shot. The second one as well. And then Mako. Tapping there.
My God.
You almost never see him fired up like that.
Well, once again, fighting over towards this arcade, and this time, it's Buzz. He's completely and utterly entrenched. Stacks and tower, it'd be a quick turn from him. Mako not in a position to try to go up and get the punish here, the backstab. It's just gonna be Carpe.
From Mako's ult, you have a few for T1 as well. So this is something maybe they realized from that previous round. They're like, if we could just hit that same flash, we can really cautious as DRX.
Flashback is going to be sending out that steel guard and looking to zone them away. Take these weapons out of hand. Flashback forward. Yep, Buzz has been caught by this. Just going to be back gen as Mako pushes forward, gets himself flush. Orbital strike here onto the site. Bane unable to escape. It's blast radius. Ends up getting taken down. Mako lingering here, but heard that blast pack up. Looks for the second. Can't make it happen. Izu dodging out those bullets. Himself alive as the near ult depth now gets invested. 2-man firing squad set up out here. Try to spray through the smokes and come up with any kind of value they possibly can, but now it's all down to flashback.
More of this play for retake on B. You really can't contest it with the Cypher. And Carpe just looked lost as the Brim, so just wait for the rest of the reinforcements to arrive. Good ult combo there.
Moves over onto the defensive side. Ooh, yep, Molly there at the feet. Tiny bit of damage. Flashback eats. It's Mako. Pushing forward. What? Just opens up and finds Meteor. Flashback. Pushing out of the smoke over here at main. Comes up with the kills. Carpe does get taken down. Buzz works his way forward up through Canteen. Keeping count of the amount of players that they have noted. Freeing has not been in the mix there. Salvo is going to be sent. Buzz looking to try to close the gap here. Pushes forward. Point blank. Looking for the headshot. Freeing is able to find it. Stack's going to be taking down Izu now. The one that has to try to play this all out. They nearly aligned for him. The Salvo still online. Sends it. Keeps them off the spike for the moment. Just so many players to try to isolate, to divide and conquer. Finds the first. Needs to hit this headshot and cannot. Bane will take him down.
Just Flashback playing a really cheeky spot. Great entry from Buzz. But Mako had already got one, and Carpe there was all on his own on that side of the map, getting pressured from their spawn. Has less of it. Send Meteor for a lurk towards the sewer. Doing a good job of at least fast-tracking a showstopper for Buzz. Stacks out in the open.
Mako swinging out for the fight. Flashback working his way closer. As there's the flash, there's the spray, and there's Buzz dead on the floor. Thrifty this time looking like a bridge. Very well, much too far.
30 seconds left.
Right here.
Yeah, what else can you do?
Looks like the call's going to be just trying to keep some general interest on this side of the map and hope that Carpe can maybe get a plant down, but you can see here, Bane pushing forward, hearing the footsteps, so quick with it.
And T1 has to have it. Unbelievable half the rest of the way through. These Razor Vines are so annoying. At the front of this site, just like the Nanos, make it so much more difficult to get through. So far for DRX, has looked pretty good. Oh, this is
Fault line at the ready. Looking for the crunch. Buzz is able to fight back for one, gets himself a second. The paint shell just lands right behind Hyunmin's heels. And Freeing just desperately trying to find some spray.
Get that showstopper easily online, but Orb's pretty easy to play for on attack side.
Push up for Meteor. Finds the first, finds the second.
Good on this round. Just a little bit deeper util there for the side of T1. Gives them that slight edge. I mean, obviously the gunfire as well. Man, that's pretty good stuff. There, Izu.
Death.
Izu very close to the Armageddon. Should be funneling that orb over to him here.
Calling it out quite just yet. Some spray, and oh, Mako continues to just get away with just daylight robbery.
Showstopper only got Flashback down to 5.
It does not get that kill. I don't necessarily know that they've actually noted him here on the site. He's trying to play anti-flash, but it's going to be Stacks who ends up getting flashed at the same time. Swings out. He's able to go ahead, confirms the kill.
Spike planted.
Well-timed bomb there from Flashback, just unable to hold his ground. Carpe swooping forward, finding one. He and Stacks is 56 rather, health between the two of them. Nigh impossible odds. Looks like Carpe is going to try to go for a repositionment, yet just won't have the time for it. Stacks seeing one, but the spray is just off. Mako crouches. Carpe snappy with the initial headshot, but now is forced away. And the plant is not for him. Doesn't have a molly, doesn't have an orbital, doesn't have a hope in hell. Sure.
They're so well drilled here. Mako just so ready, knowing that they were going to try to get that orb over, but it's been arcade after arcade after arcade for T1 on this attacker side. There's no diversity. Back pretty close to even. Flashback, taken down by Meteor.
That's exactly the kind of play that you need to see for T1 to get back on the horse. Mako waiting the cage, about to dissipate, and Meteor anticipates it incredibly well, as this guy is just taking over the round.
Gonna anticipate Buzz here.
Slowly drifting across the rope, would love to upgrade this Stinger. It's an immense amount of damage. Fault line holds him back. For now, Bane somewhat safe, but here comes Meteor. There he goes.
Just, what do you want? Meteor won this round. That's all there is to it, folks. There you go. Won some duels. Carpe with an outlaw scooped up. Anything else, or if anybody else even finds him in time, doesn't look like they will. Universe where he just takes this map over and drops 30 kills in the next, 7 rounds.
It's always the probability is higher than 0.
That's true. But okay.
That pushes DRX back now economically. Also, however, still decently on their side. They have that steel guard and to try to equalize the firepower a bit. Gunman just sailing forward, gets himself up on top. Just going to be finding a Cypher cam for now. As once again, T1 turn their sights on Arcade.
Well, at least, you had a round where you did something a little bit different previously, so you're forcing DRX to respect. There's going to be different ideas coming through. I think he found just enough of a corner here.
Oh boy.
Nope. Maybe
Flashback
not.
mode down. Armageddon coming up with value. Paint shells here at Bane, stops him from pushing up into tower. Looks to try to refill that space now, but knows that Buzz is pushing up, getting ever closer, but he's still able to find the headshot. There's that one orbital strike now going to be called out. Gives his life to try to go for the play here. Texas get headshot and he goes pushing into the orbital strike.
Last player standing.
Almost gives him a
Right crunch for DRX. Doesn't find anybody, so they're able to get back into place pretty quickly, do some damage. I don't think he had enough room, actually.
maybe not.
It's hard to tell from T1 this time on the north side of the map, but now they're going to swing through the dish and drop area, which has been left widely undefended other than Carpe. He's kind of keeping an eye on it, and DRX should be kind of figuring this out pretty quickly. But they're just content to play back a little bit.
Line at the ready, gets sent. Buzz able to get out in front of this. Gunmin, faced here in main, doesn't manage to find one, but now the Rolling Thunder crashing across. They lose one of the players who can try to help them play against this pressure. Stack similarly sends out his ultimate. Aftershock into underneath the side, but Carpe is just absolutely massacring them. Flashback now noted the cam getting the spot out. They know exactly. Door tapped, and Meteor.
They can't really follow up off of it, and then Stax is able to respond with a Rolling Thunder of his own. Gets behind the pillar, lets it out, and that completely nullifies that advantage you have. Carpe!
Oh.
What is that? Oh, Carpe.
Carpe, oh boy. Still somehow gets enough time to get his weapon back out. Tucks around the corner. Showstopper now from Yunman, chasing forward. I think here onto the salvos. Mako able to gun down one. Yunman, however, lost the Showstopper, not finding value. Bane still held at bay and caught. Trying to go for a flash, trying to set up for the rest of his team.
Comes Buzz.
One enemy remaining.
As Meteor, yep, finding two. Buzz around the back.
And then call for the last two. Money's not going to be good for DRX after this one. Just smart stuff from T1. Not much to say other than they...
Thorns over the top. The countdown here, the 1, 2, 3 go from T1. Salvo's going to be sent. Aftershock trying to clear the close angle. The Thorns already popped. Shorty, the blast pack forward as he tries to send it, and Buzz cuts him down.
30 seconds left.
Kill instantly found the man advantage here for the side of T1 as they look to get within touching distance of this scoreline.
Spike planted.
For DRX, how do you try to get out of here? Do you have to end up making a 4-man save call? They may, but they do fight back for one. Bring down to 70. Meteor gets picked off. Buzz back up in the tower alongside Stax. Swing out. Shots exchanged. Mako in the final one front. Looking for the hold here on that plan. Carpe gets one with the molly. Huntman going to be taken down. Armageddon going across. Buzz sends to the paint shell to delay tactics. Working out of their favors. He gets a fadeaway shot. And he will find the fourth and final.
Oh, what heroics from Buzz. This jump in catches Flashback at the perfect time when he's swapping guns. Nothing he could do against that shorty. And then he's playing this tower angle so well, dodging the ultimate, throwing the paint shells in, catching, freeing, then taking down Bane. And now all of a sudden, it is one round from being tied up. T1 may be looking to do the impossible. It's even the outlaw for Buzz this round, has a showstopper, actually had bought 2 guns. Had an outlaw looking for a pick, swaps back over to the Vandal. Bunch of ults here, if needed for T1. You would hope they'd be more of a safety valve against an eco. Let's see if they can find any more value. Back over to that Outlaw again. Gonna try to lead the way. Some clearing of space. This time around, DRX playing a lot closer in A main. Not nearly as bunched up as they were on their last eco.
Fring ready to send these salvos. Paint shell close here. Push Mako back. He evacuates. Showstopper still in play. Gets the catch. Flashback going to be taken down. Still guarding big damn. Still is able to find some value. Swaps to the shorty and puts Mako down to 5 HP, but cannot confirm the kill. Going to be good for 2. Carpe Meteor both going to be on the floor. Around the back, is able to go ahead, pick up the Vandal. Fault line at the ready. Sends it, looking for the stun into the orbital. But this time, Stacks not going to get cooked. But they've bought some time. 7 seconds remaining. The plant now being stuck. Forward position. The fault line across. Bane held at bay for now. Izu tucked it, drop, freeing. Able to catch a glimpse, and Stacks falls down. It all comes down to Izu. His attention is split.
What we saw in their last eco, they don't give up any information until T1 has already scaled up onto site, and they're able to use that steel garden so effectively. And then Yeonmin is just pressing A main control this time maintained, whereas previously on their eco it wasn't for DRX, and they're able to use that because T1's just not mentally prepared for it. This is such a mental battle between these two teams. And DRX right now has the lead, has the advantage, and they're 1 round away from going to Masters Bangkok.
Second international that Mako qualifies for as the IGL Buzz. Finding an opening. Izu taking a big battering though. Down to 31.
Exactly where you are.
As the neural theft will be invested. No reason to leave anything on the table here for T1. Know that they need to force this out to overtime once again to try to close it from there. Get the spot up, but they're not able to scale forward into the site. Meteor gains a bit of space here over towards Sands. The spike, or rather the smokes get ready to dissipate. Freeing, staying tucked, but now going to be forced into the open. The orbital goes his way, and Meteor will be able to cut him down to size. Mako, however, still present, still doing damage, finds 2.
Oh, the rolling thunder here as well for Stacks.
Split apart. 1 on the site, 1 in main. Stacks here hovering on the corner. Shoulder spotted, finds the first. Rolling thunder no longer an equation. Is it Meteor? Goes for the peak. He's a bit of damage, and Flashback lays him out. 13 to 10, DRX